Okay, we're going to go ahead and practice drawing a fraction strip diagram to compare fractions that are equivalent to each other. Okay, so you take your grid paper and you're going to turn it to where it's a landscape, so it's long ways. And if you notice that if you count all the blocks going all the way across, there are 25 blocks going all the way across. We're not going to use all 25 of them. We're going to use all except for one row of them right here. So line's going down here. So that should be 24 blocks. So that strip right there is going to represent one hole. Okay, my next strip, I'm going to break it in half. So half of 24 would be 12. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So right there, that's half. There'd be 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's exactly half of the whole. Okay, so I'll take it down further here. And we'll take this one across. And we'll break this one into thirds. Okay, 24 divided by 3 is 8. So if I count over 8, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's 1/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 2/3, and I should have 8 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And each one of those represents 1/3 of the whole. Okay, the next one we're going to do is force. Since 4 is an even number, I know it's going to be equivalent to a half, so I can just go ahead and make my mark right there, equal with a half. And 24 divided by 4 is 6. So I count over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 6 more to the half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 more to the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Each one of those represents 1/4 of the whole. Okay. A little bit further here. Okay. Okay, this one I'm going to break into sixths. And since 6 is an even number also, I know there's going to be one line that lines up exactly with a half there, right there. And 24 divided by 6 is 4. Okay, so if I count over 4, every 4 marks will make 1/6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 4 more to the half. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 more to the half whole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those represents 1/6 of the whole. Okay. And the last one I'll do is eighths. Eighths an even number. So I'm going to break that in half. And I know a couple places my eighths are going to be equivalent to my fourths. So I'm going to take my 1/4 there and my 3/4 there. So I have it in fourths. So if I break each one of those in half, it would be eighths. Or I can say 24 divided by 8 would be 3. So 1, 2, 3. 3 more to 2/8. 1, 2, 3. And that'd be 3 more to a half. 1, 2, 3. 3 more to be equivalent to 3/4. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 more to the whole. Each one of those represents 1/8 of the whole. Hurry up before my marker runs out here. Okay, so we're going to talk about everything that's equivalent on here. Okay, so basically if they line up with each other, well, we know they're equivalent. And when we was doing it, we discovered that my halves and fourths line up with each other. So 1/2 is equal to 1 2/4 right there. It's equal to 2/4. Okay, which is also equal to 1 2 3/6, which is also equal to 4/8. So those are all the things that are equal to 1/2 right there. Okay, so my thirds. Okay, thirds are going to be the next thing we talk about. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to follow it down. It looks like the 1/3 lines up perfectly with 2/6. To 2/6. Okay, so 1/3, and it does not line up perfectly with any of the 8s. So we can move on. So 2/3, we follow it down. First thing, it lines up with a 6 right there. That is 1 2 3 4 6. So we can say that 2/3 is equal to 4/6. Okay, and the next thing we're going to look at fourths. So if I follow the fourths down, okay, when we was making it, we decided that the fourths do line up with the 8s. Okay, it looks like that 1/4 is equivalent to 2/8. You can see that right there. 1/4 and 2/8 line up with each other. Okay, we already said 2/4. We have 2/4 is equal to 1/2 and 3/6 and 4/8. Okay, but we could go ahead over to 3/4, or 1/4 in parentheses there. So 3/4. We'll follow 3/4 down. Looks like the 3/4 lines up with the 8s right there. And that's 1 2 3 4 5 6/8. So 3/4 is equal to 6/8. Okay, and like you can see here, I didn't write this in one hole. It's one hole there. Okay, so we can see that everything equivalent to one hole. We could say that one hole is equal to 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, 6/6, and 8/8. And those are all improper fractions. They're improper fractions because the numerator is not less than the denominator. In this case, it's equal. And whenever your numerator and denominator are equal to each other, that's going to represent one whole.